Well, first tonight, a survivalist who made explosives and stockpiled chemicals has been jailed for terrorism offences.
46-year-old Roger Smith claimed he wanted to protect the UK from an attack by the so-called Islamic State.
Well, Nottingham Crown Court heard that Smith saw himself as a crusader and he was preparing for war. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is there for us tonight. Jeremy, good evening to you. So tell us what happened this afternoon.
Well, Smith's been sentenced for possessing those explosives and for downloading a document called the Anarchy Cookbook. Now, the judge said that he wasn't preparing to carry out an attack, but they were ready to use at short notice. And these were offences that fell within the legal definition of terrorism. He told Roger Smith, in your warped view, you were preparing for the possibility of a siege and for a local war with Islamic terrorists. That created an extreme risk to others, he said. And tonight, Roger Smith's beginning a 4-year prison sentence.
These are some gunpowder samples that were taken from his property and were ground down into various forms.
This is why police called the bomb squad to Roger Smith's home in Clifton. They found several containers full of chemicals, including hydrochloric and sulphuric acid and this can of acetone. And he was grinding down the gunpowder pellets inside a domestic ball cock that was sealed with a bathroom plug.
It's a very unusual case for us. Mr. Smith said he had an interest in chemistry. He also said that he liked to make minor explosions within the confines of his own back garden for the entertainment, really, of children within his own family.
But you must have been concerned by what you found there.
Exceptionally concerned, and there is a risk attached that actually the harm that could not only be done to neighbours or neighbouring people, passers-by, members of the public, there is an inherent risk to himself with all of this.
The investigation began after police were called to deal with a dispute between Smith and his neighbours. Behind these reinforced gates, he had several knives and bows and arrows. And Smith's next-door neighbour saw him testing the explosives before the house was raided.
The bomb squad suddenly pulled up on front, fire brigade and all the bloody lot. I went out the back and asked the coppers what they were doing. Turned around and said, "Do you know, he could have had, if it had a fire, it would have blown the block up." I said, "You what?" I said, "Yeah, I got all these cylinders."
Smith was also convicted of possessing a copy of the Anarchy Cookbook that's banned under terrorism laws. He bought it online.
The downloading of the Anarchist Cookbook is totally illegal. Contained within that book were details of how to make bombs. I think it's really important that members of the public understand that researching how to make bombs, researching what these things are capable of doing is an offence. Your curiosity will never be an excuse for downloading something that is terrorist related.
So what do we know about Roger Smith then, Jeremy?
Well, we heard today that he's a loner, he's eccentric, but he's not mentally ill. Roger Smith told the police he thought all citizens had the right to defend themselves, and if there was another Lee Rigby-style attack, then he wanted to do something about it. The judge, though, told him, "You're as misguided and as foolish as you are sinister."
Jeremy Ball, thank you.